Hey guys, it's Kristina Kreep.
And Sara Stein.
If y'all only knew.
We're still drinking. So we decided that in this wonderful drunken stupor that we should probably do a random tag video.
Why not? We're drunk. Let's do it.
Let's do it. So we found one that has 13 questions appropriately.
Yeah.
And we're just going to answer these random ass questions.
Let's go. Question number 1. What do you order at Starbucks?
Depends on the season, but usually I just like coffee with a flavor.
Okay, so I never ever go to Starbucks. I only go usually during the fall season, and I get a soy pumpkin latte. 'Cause I'm a white girl. No. All right. Number 2. What's one thing in your closet that you cannot live without?
One thing?
I know, like one thing. One thing.
I definitely can't live without a black cardigan. That's like a go-to and it goes with everything.
That's kind of tough. Because I feel like I can't live without any of my clothes. No, it's true. Like, I have a really huge wardrobe. I am absolutely addicted to clothes. I love clothes. This one's way too hard. I don't like this question at all. I'm gonna have to say I can't live I can't live without most anything in my closet. I can't. I have to have it all. I have to have it all. Being honest. All right.
All or nothing.
All or nothing. Next question. Hold on, my phone is like crapping out. What's one thing that most people probably wouldn't know about you?
There's a lot they wouldn't know about me.
This is true.
I still have a weird obsession with 90s pop music.
I feel like as we've done these videos, I've been pretty honest about everything. I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like bad because I'm not answering this as well as I should. I'm like slurring. What's one thing that people wouldn't know about me? What do you think?
That time you scared Heather with the Exorcist shirt.
That's true. Okay, so, well, we all know that I've been into horror and stuff forever. But when I was about, like 12, 13, maybe 14. I'm like going over the span of 3 years already. But no, I was really, really young, and I had an Exorcist shirt that was like an extra large shirt, and especially back then I was super, super, super tiny. And in the middle of the night, I had one of my best friends spending the night, and I woke up, well, or maybe I was already awake, I don't know, but she was asleep, and I woke her up, and I just started going, with the Exorcist shirt. Like, it was a huge Reagan in your face shirt. And I mean, I don't know if that's something that people would know. I mean, no one would know that about me, but I guess I've always loved to scare people in one way or another.
Me too.
I don't know if that's a good one, but we'll go with it. Number 4. Name one thing that you want to do before you die.
I would really like to see the catacombs in Paris.
That's a really good one. I was actually going to say I really want to go to Salem, Massachusetts. It's something that my husband and I have talked about for many, many years to do for our anniversary, because our anniversary is in October, like hers. And I've always wanted to go there in October because it's supposed to be super festive. So eventually we will get there. So festive. Let's see. Number 5. What's one food you cannot live without?
Oh my gosh. I love pizza. That's like my comfort.
Avocados. I cannot live without avocados. Like, I love avocados on everything.
And one thing, so my favorite kind of pizza is like veggie pizza, and I want all the crazy stuff like broccoli on it too. And my husband's always like, can we just get like cheese? And I'm like, what?
Okay, so fun fact. Before I went fully vegan, whenever we ordered pizza, I always wanted to get black olives. You probably hear him like he's like,
it's a contaminant.
He always said, say contaminant. He would not let me get black olives on my half of the pizza because it's contaminants. But now, you know, we don't eat the same pizzas anymore because his have real cheese and mine do not.
I say that to James all the time. He always wants anchovies. He's playing with your kids' toys. He always wants anchovies, and I'm like, it's contaminant.
Who the fuck actually eats anchovies on the pizza? Ew, gross.
Adam.
I love you, Adam. I have pantaloons. Okay. What quote phrase do you live your life by?
So many of them. One of my favorites is from John Waters, and he says, "Life is nothing if you're not obsessed."
I agree with that one 100%. 100%. Number 7. What do you like?
Didn't answer.
I did, because I agree with you.
Oh, fuck you.
Beer. What do you like and dislike about the YouTube community?
I like that it's big, and I hate that it's big. I think it's really easy for people to get just kind of like slip through. Sort of like horror movies in a way. There's so many out there all the time. They're always coming up, and it's really easy to miss something that you would probably really like.
I like that there's so many people that will I like that we've met people through it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I like that you meet new friends and that you get to know new people, and it is literally a community, like, especially in the different, like, genres of it. I don't like how catty people are. I don't like that people use it as a means to, like, troll. I don't like... No, I don't like the fake people on it. Like, you know, because we all come across this where you're just like, oh, you're trying and you're just being an idiot. No, I mean, I know that sounds really judgmental, but there are people that you're just kind of like, you're doing this just to do it.
You did it because it got you a tag and you got views.
And that's kind of shitty. Like, I'd rather deal with the real people. Like, I like real people.
I want someone with a passion for it, not someone that's doing something as
Exactly.
a trend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Have a passion for what you're doing. Number 8, what's your number one most listened to song on iTunes?
Okay, so this is really silly. Lately, it's been, I don't have iTunes, I have Spotify, but the one song I've been listening to a lot lately, like my flavor of the month, has been a cover of, As the World Falls Down in Labyrinth by a band called Girl in a Coma, and I highly recommend it.
I don't, like, do iTunes. I mean, I have iTunes, but I don't really do that, and I don't do any of those, like, Spotify's or anything like that. But one song that I've been listening to nonstop is Wolf Moon by Typo Negative, and it's actually because my daughter keeps asking me to play it, which is really awesome. Really awesome. So, number 9, what kind of style would you define yourself as having?
Am I at work? I don't know, because I flip-flop. Like, I can get really dressed up and look really cute, and then at the same time, like, I don't know, maybe an hour before, if I was at work or just running around the house, I'm a very much a jeans and a t-shirt and a pair of Chucks kind of person, but clean up real nice.
You do, my little bullshit. I've been out with you.
Damn it.
We've been out together. I've seen you in your dresses and things.
I wasn't sure where your hand was going. Don't touch my children. My kids.
All right. So So I do, I fight it a lot, but I do have a very goth style, and I don't know, it's really hard for me to kind of use that term just because I don't like the fact that I'm not upset that it's become trendy. In my opinion, it's better because I found more and more stuff that I love and things that, I wouldn't have thought of that I do love that I wear all the time now. I don't like the fact that it is trendy in the sense that people that are just using it as the newest trend are wearing it. That kind of bugs me. I definitely was really, really, really heavily into pinup for a while, and I always try to mesh the two, I guess men too, mesh or mend the two together to make like that pinup goal style, and I feel like lately I've definitely been falling back on my goth roots. I've said in past videos, I started dressing goth when I was very, very young, so it's nothing new to me, but it's definitely something that I've fallen back into and been redefining for myself. So there you go. I'm Cynthia from Sales Audit.
May I please speak to the manager or head cashier?
Oh lordy. Okay. Number 10, favorite number.
27.
Cheesy as it might be, 13. But for multiple reasons. Wednesday's out.
Winnie.
Oh, Wednesday. Winnie, come here. Let's get her. Come here, Winnie. Come here. This is my little Winnie, little pantaloons.
Say hi to Adam.
Hi to Adam. This is my Wednesday. Oh, totally off topic. This is my baby girl. I've had her the longest. I've had her for 8 years. She's 10.
Mhm.
She's grumpy, but she's so cute. Hi, Winnie. I'm an owl cat. Oh, we love her. Okay. You started it. I got married we both got married in Courthouse 13. First off, like, well, you had your main wedding. I had my first wedding with the same husband in Courthouse 13. Then we had our big wedding afterwards. But I don't know, 13 is just one of those numbers that even my husband agrees kind of follows us, and we love.
That's good.
Love. Next, I have to keep pulling it up because whatever. Because whatever. Number 11, 2 hobbies.
2 hobbies.
Okay, 1, YouTube. And 2 for me, I guess it would have used to been like jewelry making, and I mean art's still kind of a thing I do with my kids all the time. So I guess art, any kind of art, all kinds of art. I love painting. I love sculpting. I love all that stuff. Go.
I also make jewelry and do crafting, and I read a lot. Like, I don't know if that would be a hobby, though.
I'm like, YouTube. Yeah, reading is a hobby. She's using our beer opener as a comb, which should only tell you how much fun we're having. We're in a good mood, guys. We're in a good mood. So good. All right. Okay, number 12. 2 pet peeves. Easy peasy.
Go.
We've been through this before. I hate elitism. I hate anyone that's like, I know more, or I've been in this longer, or, any of that kind of shit. Like,
It's very petty.
It's so petty, We're old. I always say we're old. We're old. I don't have room for high school drama in my life, and, no elitism. And number 2... Mainly, I'm going to say this because of my husband. I hate people that move like molasses. People that are just slow move. Like, I love my husband, but, like, he's one of those people that will just, like, be slow about shit. Like, it's time to go. And he's like, but look at, I'm going to watch this show for a while. Then I might wash my face. I'm like, we're 30 minutes late. And he's like, I'm just going to brush my teeth. And I'm like, why? Just move faster.
Oh, gee golly. One of my pet peeves has to do with like table manners, and I hate people who chew with their mouth open or like bite their fork, and that's how my mother is. And I know, here's the thing, I'm not so much bothered by the noises that people are making, but I am bothered when I see your food in your mouth and you're, oh god, it's disgusting.
Go fuck yourself.
And let me see, another pet peeve of mine, this is going to sound really silly, and this also has to do with manners, but I really hate when people don't hold the door open for someone.
Yeah.
Like, that sounds really stupid, but I've seen so many people, especially with older people who can't walk very well and obviously aren't as strong as, like, they used to be. I always hate when people don't hold a door open for someone older. Sorry you couldn't take 10 seconds to help an old lady through a fucking door.
No, I totally agree. Considering that my Aunt Barbara's 85, turning 86 this August, and she is absolutely one of my best friends in the entire world. I see her every week. It kills me. It does kill me. Like, because being so close to her, like, I am always so conscientious. Again, we've been drinking of, like, older people, and even if it wasn't for that, I think I still would be. Like, but the one thing that she always taught me, and that I'm gonna always hold on to, is always be a class act. She always says, always be a class act. So it's really important to me. Like, have good fucking manners. Hold doors open. Even if people are rude about it or don't give you, like, a thank you, just do it anyway. Just keep doing it.
This is so random, and I know well, it's not random because we're talking about, like, pet peeves, but I also hate people who don't watch their kids in public. And not because, like, your kids, like, it comes from 2 places. 1, I've had to clean them up after kids who aren't being watched, and 2, I've worked in places where bad things have happened to kids who weren't watched. I worked at a place where someone came out of the men's room and was a flasher in the kids department. So, I mean, there's bad things that happen all the time. I've also had someone not watch their kid, and the kid took a shit in the children's department. I did not clean that up. someone else had too. But yeah, that's like a pet peeve of mine. Like, just, I mean,
Oh, for sure.
oh my God.
Like,
you never know what's going to happen. This is how abduction happens. That's why there's a code atom.
see, this is why we're doing this. We're drinking. One thing I definitely hate is when I see on Facebook or Instagram or any social media people that are like, I hate kids, or like, I hate going to restaurants, like, or kids shouldn't be allowed in restaurants, and it's the parents' fault that they're this way or that way. Number one, if you don't have kids, shut your mouth. Shut your damn mouth. Because I'm a really good mom, number one. I'm a really good mom, and my kids still have outbursts, because kids have outbursts. And just because they have outbursts doesn't mean that I shouldn't be able to eat out. Or take my kids out, for that matter. And number two, they're kids. They're kids. And if you had kids, you might understand that kids do random shit like shit. My kids don't shit on the floor, but I mean, kids do stuff like that just
You know what,
because
though?
they can.
If the parent had been paying attention, they could have probably made it to a
Yeah,
bathroom.
or you could have, like, avoided the whole situation. Number one. I keep saying number one.
Number one, letter A, and number
drinking,
three.
because we're drinking. I do watch my kids, and I definitely make sure they get to the bathroom on time, so it's never really an issue.
There's something trying to come out.
If that's Elvira. Oh no, it's tied. The door's locked. No, but that is a huge pet peeve of mine when I see on social media that people are making situations out of, like, kids being in public, or like the parents' ability to watch them or whatever. Like, if you don't have kids, and it usually always comes from people that don't have kids. And if I was more sober, I could get my point better across. Oh my God.
No, I understand.
But you know what I mean? It's so frustrating, because if you don't have kids, you don't know. You have no idea.
If you don't want to interact with people, don't fucking go out in public.
Exactly.
Because you know what? There aren't just kids that are annoying. There are adults that are annoying as fuck too. Even more so, because you know they should have some control over it. And you know what it reminds me of in the same way? Just because it's something that you know is... it's something that's likely to happen. And it's something that people don't really think about. And they get irritated by this. When they go to a store on a Saturday and it's packed, and then they get impatient because someone's trying to give good customer service, and they're like, God, can't they ring up any faster? And it's like, maybe you shouldn't have fucking come out on a Saturday at 2 p.m. to a grocery store.
Yeah, don't go to a restaurant where there might be families and a kid might have an outburst and then get angry because that family wanted to have dinner out. Guess what? I've been out, like, on my anniversary when my kids have had outbursts. I still am entitled to my anniversary the same way you're entitled to your meal. So don't get mad like, I'm entitled to my meal in peace. Well, I was entitled to my anniversary in peace.
Didn't happen.
Get out. Get out. With my kids, but I'm entitled to my anniversary with my kids if I so wanted. Anyway, we're so rambling. Oh my God. The last one is, what is your guilty pleasure? That's number 13.
Do I have to feel guilty about it?
I don't have guilty pleasures. I'm pretty upfront about everything.
Hey guys, it's Kristina Kreep.
My phone decided to play one of her... Hey guys, it's Kristina Kreep.
Oh, I'm disappointed. I was hoping Anthony would call.
Guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure.
Dead, and we're done.
We're done.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening to us ramble hardcore about restaurants and our drunk...
Pet peeviness. What? That could be a word. No.
I think he's calling me now.
Oh, no. Oh, wait, no.
No one's calling me.
That's cool. Alright, guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. As always, feel free to hit that subscribe button.
We hope you were entertained at the very least. Why not? It's like 4 a.m. and we're drunk. On a Friday night, we're entitled. That ball of shit.
I'm so uncomfortable right now.
No, you're not. You've been dealing with this for like 15 years. Shut your face. Shut your face.
Alright, guys. Bye.